sleeping at 3 a.m., sleeping all day, feeling tired. When someone turns around in the driveway of a house I don't even own. Me at 24 years of age. My dad when he was 17. Nobody is born cool, except of course, people who don't use emojis. Video games help me relax, also me after 30 minutes. Does not work, but could be fun to fix. Who wants to be the ideas guy? Who wants to be the execution guy? Follow someone home. 12-year-old me waking up my dad from an afternoon sleep, so you have chosen Seth. You finally decide to clean your room. Your mom then tells you to clean the room so now you won't do it. Map of every recorded battle in history, it's missing the dot of me in the bathroom right now. Or, tell me if World War III happens, would you like to get drafted in military you average looking girl, you need to go to war, to bleed we bleed every month. When you buy new noise cancelling headphones, but you can still hear the voices inside your head. Watching my local fast food place dump a whole scoop of free fries in with my order. If you told someone from the 80s that this guy would later voice a money-hungry crab from a cartoon I doubt they would believe you. Mom, I'm going to a sleepover to Kate. Okay son, but please, don't forget to wear protection. Mom, I'm 14, and I'm 28. Me, I think my dog is German. Friend, how can you tell, dog? You aren't an organ donor, because you are afraid the doctor will switch off the machine sooner. I'm an organ donor, because I hope the doctor will switch off the machine sooner. We are not the same. I'm sorry and I apologize mean the same thing, except when you're at a funeral. English is a weird language. Block someone or draw 25 cyberbullying victims. GTA 5 giving Stephen Ogg massive notoriety to boost his acting career. Stephen Ogg when he meets a GTA fan. I'm gonna pay you $100 to F off. What do you secretly and quietly judge other people for? People who stand in the middle of the aisle at the grocery store blocking the way for people to pass through. Same with people who stop one step inside the door apparently thinking no one else will need to use that door. Slight foreign accent, American documentaries, subtitles. When I'm in a small D competition and my opponent is a cyber truck owner. Me being in the best shape I have ever been. Still getting tired from going up 2 flights of stairs. Why are you happy? A person is lying there, the person. I'm going back to 1971 to stop the making of the Willy Wonka movie, to prevent kids in 2024 from being scammed. They'll totally understand. It's insane when old people just do nothing. Sitting near an old guy at the airport who's just sitting. No book, no phone, no music, not even looking around, just staring straight ahead. Binge watching 10 seasons, watching one 2 hours movie. Food companies, I have finally found it after 15 years. The scroll of truth. Your family meals are only big enough for one person. Nia. Hey, what did you get for your birthday? I got older. The Bible says, being gay is fine, as long as you're hot. A man who lays with another man should be th***ed. Leviticus 20:13 ESV. What you doing? If you were locked in a room with Ruby Rose and Ice Spice, working together with them to escape the room. Me trying to pay my Verizon bill over the phone. Verizon cutting my cell service early. How I start every work email, after being extremely burnt out, and having unread emails from weeks ago. Sorry for my delay in response. Nothing betrays your age more than the slang you won't let go of. I met this dude on Tinder and asked what his last name was. He told me then replied, you doing a little background check, you might find out I'm a ladderer, just ignore that. Okay, so a good sense of humor. Well, I googled him and he was ladderer. Me and the boys, when the topic is Uranus. Dad, son, what do you want to be when you grow up? Son, I want to be a pizza delivery boy or a plumber. Dad, stop watching Sean son. Tomorrow you could wake up and person you love can love somebody else, but tomorrow a $100 bill will still be a $100 bill. 26-year-olds in 1964, $128,000. This is chump change. 26-year-olds in 2024, $200. I will never financially recover from this. How's Scooby bro? The consequences of my actions, me. When you piss, but your D is and you splash the toilet seat in the floor, the shotgun. You sure you're not overthinking it? Oh, those two are friends. Now I get why these two are always together in the stuff I read. Once I finish the books I'll watch the movies, and once I finish those I'll laugh at the memes. Narcissistic parents. I'm not ashamed of my parenting techniques. Family therapist. Exactly. That's the problem. You should be. Therapist. So when would you say your stress began? Me. Relationship. Ego. My brain at 3 AM. Let's review your mistakes. Gaming as an adult. Please don't raid. I work 10-hour shifts. Daughter. Dad, can I have my own home dinosaur? Father, you know it's impossible, sweetie. Daughter, then let me have a BF. Father. Harrison Ford says Indiana Jones music played in room during his colonoscopy. Follows me everywhere while they were exploring a dusty old tomb. World peace. People stop disrespecting fast food workers. If you ever think your job is pointless, remember that someone out there spends all day making pennies. Remember that people who do not share your beliefs are out to destroy your correct way of life, and you should hate them. Remember. You know what's not cool, Bobby? Not including salary in a job posting. I don't know why people say is so hard to beat. I'm already on stage 4. Good luck getting past it. My wife just rolled over to me in bed and whispered, I know it's late, but do you want to have cheese toast? That, my friends, is how you keep the romance alive. The American math team that bet the Chinese team. Me trying to communicate. Too effing stupid to communicate clearly. Me, the snowman melting outside that doesn't want to lie over. Exam results. A+. Use proper formula and method. No, you could be in a room with Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking and single-handedly lower the average IQ of the room to 9. How do you make a second season to 13 Reasons Why? Did she come back to life and then herself again? I have to go home. I have so much stuff to do when I get home. Me checking the fridge at 3 AM to see what new food has spawned inside. You shares some of your food with the quiet kid. After he lost his, the quiet kid digs in his bag. Let me repay you for your kindness. You after he hands you a gun. Huh. Liberals everywhere. They wanna save the world, but all they do is I will only ask once, who is scam likely, and why do they keep calling me? First date going well. She's into astrology. When you're driving minding your business and a cop busts a U-turn. Hey God, me again. When you're trying to find that second sock of a pair. The sock. Bear breaks into Colorado house, plays the piano, but not very well. He's trying his effing best to be. Me before going to grandma's house. Me leaving grandma's house. I don't know who told your 9 inches was a big D, cause it's not. We got Miss Deep Dish noisy over here. Average MF trying to mind his business for 5 minutes. Me tracking my package every 5 minutes, even though I know it won't arrive any faster. What's inside the box? My cat. Hee hee. Not hee hee. Me whenever I get misgendered. You look like the phrase ladies and gentlemen. Hagrid's human father explaining why his son is a half giant. I'm just a humble mother effer with a big AD. I make bad decisions when I'm drunk, but the sober ones haven't been that great either. People who use butter, people who use mayonnaise. When you already checked your usual 5 apps and don't know what else to do with your day. Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon or Naruto is my favorite anime. Hunter x Hunter fans on their way to explain that they are wrong. Fresh food straight from the fridge. Rotting piece of sausage meat found in a puddle while on a walk. When you're too lazy to hibernate properly. When my friend offers me a drink and says he has RC Cola or Dr. Slice, alright, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I do prefer discs over streaming. How could you tell? Everyone talking about Instagram being down, but where was y'all when I was down? Hearing that cabin crew boarding complete call while your O looks like this, it's like the purest imaginable. Oh my god. Me listening to songs about police and mindless sex on my way to buy a gluten-free chocolate chip cookie. When you get so annoyed at something and get into a massive mood and later on you realize that you completely overreacted, but it's already too late. You find out your closest friend is a serial killer. What do? Hand him my list and ask him to help me out. 2024 will be my year for sure, me in March. So let me get this straight, you think PS3, Xbox 360, and we are retro. I do, and I'm tired of pretending they are not. What do you secretly and quietly judge other people for? People who don't clean up after their dogs. Also people who put the a bag, but leave the bag. The Book of Answers. Should I commit a crime? Don't forget to have fun. Oh, I won't. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? On a business's wall, because they wouldn't let you use their restroom. I think video games are childish and adults shouldn't play them. Flee. Before you have 5 kids, just think. You'll have to buy 5 birthday cakes every single year. People who eat breakfast high in refined carbs rated less attractive, study finds. When your dark humor accidentally slips in front of new people, that wasn't me. If uncomfortable was a picture. Me trying to log in my crypto wallet to check on my 0.000001 BTC. Alcohol kills 2.5 million people per year. But think about how many people it produces. Fans in media. Fans in the Bible. My parents in their 30s. This would make a lovely second home for our family to winter in. Hopefully the garage can fit both our cars, snowmobile and ski equipment. Me in my 30s. I'll never financially recover from this purchase. You never forget the sound of dial-up internet. You just heard it, didn't you? Biden. No billionaire should pay lower federal tax rates than a teacher, sanitation worker or a nurse. Dems. MAGA. I'm not interested in caring about people. Yeah, I'm a masterpiece of self-destruction. Me enjoying playing in the park. Weird old guy. How about 1800 coins for your jerkin? I love old science fiction. They have stories that begin at the distant year 2003 and humans are exploring the deep corners of the universe. God bless you, old sci-fi. You had such high hopes for us. Humans. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. The Japanese, the Mexicans, mourning Akira Toriyama. Exams be like the actual answer, but it looks wrong. The answer that is somehow wrong. The answer that is mostly picked. The answer that has nothing to do with the question. Me buying a dog collar and leash. Cashier asking what lead I own. I truly respect his talent, but can his parents please give him the attention he so desperately craves? Dude looks like a pinata full of crystal. Interviewer, write a program to draw this pattern. Me. When you become an adult, look at how much things cost and wonder why didn't you start a business at age 10 to afford all this shit. Sorry everyone, I just saw Dune 2, and it is now my entire personality. No one, 8-year-old me. Managers, but you're still coming to work, right? When you finally get 100% on a test and show your parents, impressive, very nice. Now let's compare you with your smarter cousin who got 200%. In the year 2024, the only people that should be showing up at my house without calling or texting first are the people with my Amazon packages, and even they email to tell me when they are coming, shaking my head. When you're mean to me, this is who you're being mean to. Me with my friends' problems versus me with my own. Matthew Perry. To propaganda, Uvalde Police Department. They went into a school. That's progress. Your mom is so slow. It took her 9 months to make a joke. Me just looking around at the world. We are not gonna make it, are we? Humans, I mean. When the tap fires miss, so you just start spraying. My cousin's boyfriend proposed to her, but she didn't have her nails done, LMAO. If a professional piano player is a pianist, is a professional race car driver a racist? OMG, I totally forgot about people who make rap music. Akira Toriyama, The World. The cook is on my computer reporting back to the ad companies, gay. Life, no. Dragon Ball Z creator Akira Toriyama led at 68. South Park after destroying the entire religion of Scientology. Imagine if these two universes collided. The best way to celebrate Leap Day is coming to the Empire State Building. What did they mean by this? If you're having a bad day, just remember that Brock Lesnar's daughter looks exactly like him. Went fishing with my dad today. We didn't really catch anything, but I spent some quality time with my dad.
What are you waiting for? Do it!
What in the cringe laughing F is this wasted load doing? Wasted load, not heard this one before. Love it. Using it. Thank you. Taylor Swift fan lied of heat exhaustion at Rio show. For a second I was celebrating. I thought Taylor Swift lied. You can't make a sentence without the letter A. Shut up, you lying piece of shit. You shut the F up. Jake Paul thinking he's undefeatable. The people he fights. IT security training questions be like, which email looks genuine and which is from a hacker. Me after taking my antidepressant Prozac, aspirin, Zoloft, dab hit and coffee, 8 sugars before work. Course I'm Mabel. Me donating 34 cents from my Taco Bell order. College kid needing a scholarship. I live in constant fear that Trump will deport my Latina mother-in-law, who lives at 1837 3rd Street, LA 90023, Blue House. She gets off work at 6. People, just let it slide. Me, slide closed. Opening mom's phone, brightness, notifications, volume, battery, font, apps run in background. When I realize after several years I have been missing the point of Throwback Thursday. I got a garlic injection to avoid feeling bad, but now I feel bad. My hidden talent. 7 AM. 7:15 AM. Men on football, women on OnlyFans, illusion of richness and fame. Me, grandma, her phone with issues. In my book, every day is National Ice Cream Day, even 9/11. Dear HR, dear employee. My wife just said key in front of the kids. To my shock, she then admitted that she didn't know what it meant and thought it meant like bullshit or something fake, and she had said it in meetings. I made her Google it, and now she's having a panic attack. Coinbase when buying coins. Coinbase when trying to sell coins. When you recognize a new emotional problem you have that you don't have the time, energy or motivation to solve. Anime fans when someone says that their favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z and not some non-mainstream anime based on a 50-year-old manga that deals with real-world issues. Angry. This is how it feels to piss in the sink at 2 AM. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Why is there no Men's History Month if we have Women's History Month, Father's Day and Mother's Day? Dog owners. Oh, I prepped for months to adopt. Cat owners. I found him in the trash. Me when I find out that my new best friend was extremely lonely without me. Park Slope resident outraged over possibly new migrant shelter open up in the area. Coming to a RNJ municipality near you. Thanks. Shame on you, Mike. You realize people said the exact same thing 100+ years ago when your great grandparents came over here from Italy. Fast forward and Italians have greatly influenced the culture and economy of our state in a positive manner. The hypocrisy is truly astounding. I bet he's thinking about other women. I have to pee, but I don't want to get out of bed. Me in the back of a police car. Light screen, you can go. This company creates custom motorcycle helmets that look just like your actual face. Google Images not allowing me to save picture on my phone. Me using screenshot instead. You have no power here. Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama lies at 68. If Joe had $30 but bought 5 Big Macs at $5 each, what does Joe have? No self-control. $5. No self-control. This off-brand Alder's Halloween candy is cheap and threatening me with a good time. Take it. 4 fingers. There is no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of Seth. Engineering. Interesting video on my feed. Narrated by AI voice guy. Teller laughs when seeing man with knife wanting to rob bank. Them. What kind of game controller do you use? Me. Only the most hardcore pro controller ever made. Bruh, are you serious? You used bath water to wash your clothes. Doesn't that beat the point of washing your clothes? I do rinse them in clean water at last, but initial scrub is in that water. That's better but seems a bit extreme. You all must have had some real extreme water shortages. I just walked into my room holding the remote and a glass of chocolate milk, and I meant to toss the remote into my bed, but instead I tossed the glass of chocolate milk onto my bed. Quentin Tarantino writing himself into his movies, just to say the word and lug some lady feet. Did you know, if you hold your breath long enough you can sleep forever? Doc, eat healthy and you'll be happy. Me. When your PC is old, but it gets the job done. Okay, be good to me again today, my little war machine. My English inside my head. My English when I'm talking. Downstairs cat exists. My cat. DreamWorks making sequels for 8+-year-old movies. Puss in Boots, Kung Fu Panda 4, Megamind vs the Doom Syndicate. I would like to log in. Here is my password. Sorry, that password is incorrect. Okay, I'll reset my password. Okay, what new password will you choose? I choose the password I thought I had. Sorry, you can't use that because it was your previous password. When 2 Boeing aeroplanes crash abroad, I sleep. When one door falls of a Boeing aeroplane in America, real she. Ouch, I hit my head, shikakan. It hurts over here too. You look like you would be invited to prom as a joke in a 2000s movie. Decade, 10 years, century, 100 years, millennium, 1000 years, together forever, 8 months. The part in me that wants to take a break from drinking alcohol for my health and to save money. The other part. Some health put. Do you know how many calories are in that? Me, I don't care, I like it. Looks like you have gaps under the stone as well on the left side. I'll F that gap for you, so you can get effed. My girl went protesting and came back like this. F the police. Me in the shower waiting for the hot water. Life before smartphones.
Spare change, ma'am.